What is ChatGPT and how can it help you with your lesson plans? Let's discuss.
So the first thing you'll want to do is go ahead and sign up for your account for ChatGPT. I'll go ahead, click the button, and then I'll go ahead and click continue with Google. So ChatGPT at its core is a form of artificial intelligence that when you give it a specific question to answer, it will respond back to you with a human-like response, and it will respond back in very good detail. Now, how can this help you as a teacher in your classroom? So down in the search bar, which is down at the bottom of the ChatGPT webpage, I typed in a simple statement of I need a middle school lesson plan on home design. Recently discussed this with my students. So I'm going to go ahead and click enter. It'll take a few seconds for ChatGPT to start coming up with a response. And here we go. So it gives me my lesson title, objectives for this lesson, materials that I will need for this lesson, some warm-up activity, introduction. Now this could be really helpful, especially depending on your school district or school, if they're requiring lesson plans for every lesson that you teach. Here we have the activity, or if you are a beginning teacher and you're just kind of struggling a little bit to come up with different things to do with your kids. We have the conclusion to the lesson, the assessment, optional extensions. So just some really good ideas for you for coming up with the lesson for your students. Okay, here is one more example. So many years ago, I used to teach fourth grade in the state of North Carolina, and one of the subjects we would teach about is the lighthouses of North Carolina. So I've typed that down here in the search bar in ChatGPT. Go ahead and click enter. And waiting for our response. Here we go. We got our lesson title. Once again, the objectives. So yeah, what a great tool for whether you are a beginning teacher, a veteran teacher, to have something like this to be able to give you some ideas to either add to existing lessons you have, or if you're struggling to come up with something to a lesson to teach on a certain subject. Now, like I said before, you probably won't want to go, use exactly everything this spits out, but you can definitely, it's a good first draft of a lesson for you to possibly use, and just some really good ideas overall. So I'll be curious to hear down in the comments below if anyone has used this and what kind of lesson plans you have got from using ChatGPT. So if you have any questions, please let me know, and hope everyone is doing well.